rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and today we've got a division matchup between two teams certainly setting their sights on October as we get deeper into the back half of the season, guys.
That's right, Matty. These two teams both figure to be fighting each other and the rest of the league down the stretch for postseason positioning. There's still a good amount of time left in this season, but this is when each game takes on a little added significance because the races, they're starting to take shape a little bit. This one ought to be a good litmus test for both of these clubs.
Alec Mills is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Milwaukee.
First offering. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Off the LED board and gone.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
Batting second.
Into the box, Willie Adames. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And now in the box, Christian Yelich having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. His career numbers in this matchup, he's gone just 2 for 15. He also has 1 home run. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
This is pulled into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Ball 1. Two and 0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Home half of the first coming up from Wrigley. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Luis Perdomo will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman.
1 out, bases empty. And up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Batting third, the left fielder, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Man, D-Row, talk about a month. This guy hit 8 long balls last month.
Yeah, Dan, he is locked in. I want you to focus on his bat path through the zone. He is getting it in early and staying through the baseball.
A windup and the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quiet. Second inning coming up in Chicago, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Leading off for the Brewers, the right fielder.
Now the first pitch. Avisail Garcia is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping in next, Travis Shaw. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Line drive to center field. Hap is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now at the plate is Narvaez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Pop straight up. Mills has got it, and the side is retired. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Little chopper back to the mound. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone.
Batting fifth. All
right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him to chase out of his zone that time. Ray Hien goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Cubs are first pitch of the AB now. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Luis Perdomo. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
On to first, and there were 2 down. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
2 out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. In now is Nico Horner, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 8th, the catcher.
Next up, Ben Rortvedt. First pitch of the AB on its way.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Checked his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Willy Adames. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Adames tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. And here's Christian Yelich now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey into the bleachers and gone.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Trey Mancini will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Again, another foul ball. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. A man at second with 1 down, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. And a ball, 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And there's out number 2.
The batter.
Stepping in once again is Omar Narvaez. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And that misses for ball 1. Line to the right side. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Hit out towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fouled off. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now that.
Key Brian Hayes digging in now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And that one yanked just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And now the first pitch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail in this one 3-0. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Here's the strike with the breaking ball.
0-1's the count.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Fouled away.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Racing back, the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Standing in now, Luis Perdomo. 0-1 the count. Back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bo Bichette. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Line softly to the right side, but this will get foul for strike 2. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Rortvedt gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Bichette is retired, 2 down now.
The bat, number 2.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next will be Willy Adames. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Grounded to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
The windup and the 0-1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Bichette's got it, and he's set down 1 away. Now at the plate, Ray Guillen struck out in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch. And this is lined hard to deep left. Yelich is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next,
here's Javier Baez, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit hard to short. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Cubs are. So now to the plate, Christian Yelich. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ground ball right side. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first base.
Next will be the cleanup hitter. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
So here's Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Number 73.
5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico Warner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a liner. In there for extra bases, and there goes the perfect game. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
Jake Marisnick will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6, Jake Marisnick.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. One left. Rowan Wick will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Travis Shaw stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Bryant will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now
at the plate now is Omar Narvaez, grounded out in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Wick, a Canadian native, he was a 9th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 3-1 sent on the ground out to second, reined in, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Next to hit, Kevin Kiermaier. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Hit well towards the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
The pitcher, number 61, Luis.
In now, Luis Perdomo. The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ke'Bryan Hayes, and they could use a spark from him here.
The third baseman, Ke'Bryan.
Line drive base hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So stepping in is Anthony Rizzo. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First pitch coming, here it is. This is popped up. Adames is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now Ray Guillen. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. Hayes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Bo Bichette. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And there to take it in is Guillen for route number 1.
The batter.
So next to hit is Willie Adames. He bounced out last time up, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 22.
Christian Yelich will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Yelich going back, and this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
Stepping in now, Nico Hoerner. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Yelich is after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
Hey, I like to be aggressive on the base pass, put pressure on the defense, but you better be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to slide safely into third. He wasn't out by very much, but I don't care. You can't be giving up outs at third base.
Garcia is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. Brandon Workman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And it's fouled away. 0-1, here's the pitch. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Avisail Garcia is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Knuckle curve stays high. It's 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Guillen is there, and he'll bring this one in. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now it'll be Narvaez and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Jock Peterson will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit. This opportunity was pushed into
at the plate now, Ian Happ. Lifted in the air out to right. Kiermaier giving chase. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
At the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Now batting.
Digging in next, Chris Bryant. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he will make the catch here for the final out. And the Brewers have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. A 5-0 finish tonight.
Inside the show. And now your host,